My name is Dimitris Litsikakis. I work as a corporate development director at Profile Software. We are a financial software provider operating in multiple countries around the world, serving 50 countries. We are a public company listed in the Athens Stock Exchange, helping banks, wealth managers and institutional financial institutions with their digital transformation strategy. My work is in M&A and also aligning our solutions, Finuevo Digital, Finuevo Core, Axia, Avert and Acumen, with the needs of our clients. Strong growth in two main areas. Digital banking, where banks are really looking to accelerate their digital transformation with API-driven technologies, but also embedded finance, where you can see a lot of banks trying to sell their products through other kind of platforms and building ecosystems. Profile Software specializes exactly in these two cases, and we help our clients all around the world to do so. Our focus is mainly on core modernization, which means, all these legacy systems that the banks used to have, they need to be upgraded or transformed in a modular, API-driven, modern technology that can scale much faster on the cloud or on-premise. We also look at bringing the total cost of ownership lower, which is something very important for the IT departments. And when it comes to upgrades, we need to make sure that we help our clients develop all these solutions and deploy them on the market in a fast and secure way. So first of all, regulatory complexity. We operate in a very diverse scenario where we have multiple jurisdictions, have multiple different needs in terms of the central banks setting the pace. So being a very international company operating in so many countries, this brings us the experience that needs to be in place for us to support this kind of regulatory complexity. So the other thing that clients are looking for is a trusted partner, a vendor that can really be there as a business partner, financially strong and reliable, that can help them throughout this journey. You have to remember that core banking transformation is a long project and it requires a lot of effort and focus. And the third challenge, of course, is localization support. We do that by having multiple different local hubs in different countries that can actually support our clients in multiple different time zones and have this experience to support them when it's needed. This is very important because clients would like to work with people who can understand their business needs and be on the ground. Of course, because localization also requires a strong partnership network, which is something that Profile Software has been very keen on establishing this amazing global network. So in terms of delivery, we work with local integrators, local consultancies that bring their own kind of experience into that. Profile invests 25% of our revenue every year in R&D. This is very important for us not to follow innovation, but actually be a leader in innovation. I'll give you some practical examples. AI, everybody's talking about it, but we take a very practical approach. We find use cases that actually bring additional value to our banking clients with conversational banking, very advanced AI analytics that really push the needle of innovation. We also invest a lot of effort in embedded finance, as we talked before, because this is a trend we see everywhere around the world, where banks need to offer their services not just at the branch or their own digital assets, but also other platforms or ecosystems which can bring additional revenue, unlock new revenue streams, and bring new customers as well that they haven't reached before. We do this by what we call global core, local edge, which actually means that our core product remains unified but also modular. I'll give you a practical example once again. So let's assume a Caribbean bank wants to have a complete core banking transformation, but with some local aspects, because the regulator requests something very specific. They can run at the same module that any other European or Middle Eastern bank has at the same time. So this approach ensures standardization, speed in terms of deployment, and a very fast go-to-market, while at the same time bringing the total cost of ownership down. Our ambition is to establish ourselves as a global leader in financial services innovation in terms of software. We do that by a different kind of strategy in different kind of markets. So, of course, with our growth comes from mergers and acquisitions. So we are looking to expand our footprint in different geographies, but also local partnerships that can bring us into new markets. The second piece is, of course, innovation in technology. We talked about AI, and I know there's a lot of talk about that everywhere, but our AI cases are very unique and bring some kind of a very unique selling proposition for our clients. So our model, just to summarize, is a global reach, local presence, with an amazing dedicated team that brings innovation forward for our clients as a trusted business partner.